thick bosses.
Their plan
You
was
scrub
to
lord.
artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the
This game is going to end fairly soon.
father was wounded in
This is
combat
wrapping
and
up
already
right
in a
about
coma
now.
when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells. With a combination of 20th century analog
What's your favorite,
and
right?
the
Yeah,
super
supposedly.
baby
This one is not my favorite. 2 is my favorite.
They
No,
fertilized
that's
an
what I mean,
egg
getting
with
into
one
it.
of father's
Yeah.
cells, and then let it divide into 8
That's gonna be
clone
fun.
babies.
It is also my
Then
favorite.
they
I don't
transferred
understand
the
how it's
clones
not
to
everyone
someone's
else's.
uterus.
I can say with absolute certainty that Metal Gear Solid 3 is the best game in the series,
You and I were originally
and Metal Gear Solid 2 is still my favorite.
the other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We
It's
were
everything
accomplices in
Kojima.
murder
Like,
before the
everything
day
about
we
this
were
that couldn't
even
happen last
born.
time, I think they gave him more free reign on.
So it was you and I.
More
two
slideshows
fertilized eggs with
of stock
exactly
footage of
the
missiles.
same
Yeah, I mean, somebody said earlier, like, Death Stranding is the first time they've given
They used me
Kojima
as a
just
guinea
free
pig
reign of whatever the fuck he
create
wants
a
to do to make
phenotype
something
in which all
crazy
of the
since
dominant
Metal Gear
genes
Solid
were
2.
expressed to create you.
Kojima Unchained
I got all of the recessive
game.
genes.
No matter how the quality
You
turns
took
out, you
everything
get something
from me
like
before I
worth,
was even born.
worth playing. If not just
But
because it's going to be different than everything
You
else.
and I aren't his only
true.
children.
What?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to
What up,
Father's
Dunks,
DNA,
SF?
they were
Yeah, we're
able
getting
to
hosted by
identify
Super
more than
Trash
60
Bros.
soldier genes
At the
responsible
moment, I
for
believe.
everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct.
Yeah, we're
Those
about
same
95% of the
genes
way
were
through
transplanted into the
Game
members of the
1.
next generation special forces.
We're going for
That's how they
150
became
hours or
the
more
genome
of
soldiers.
Metal Gear over the next week, raising money for our friend
The genome soldiers that
Josh
you've been
Stevenson to
killing
benefit
are
him in
our
his
brothers
fight against
with the
cancer.
same genes as
Uh,
ours.
So yeah, if you didn't already know, we're giving away a lot of cool prizes, like collectibles, artwork, digital and physical games, and even this guy right here. Wabow!
Sacrifices.
We're giving away a PS4 Pro at the end of our event. So you could donate as little as $5 now to get a chance to win that, as well as a prize every hour on the hour. We're giving away all that other good stuff. Also, I don't think we've shown this yet on stream.
The Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to
But-
depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon.
You got it.
I'd never hear in the bubble wrap.
Post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or
We got a Big
biological
Boss
weapons.
pack,
The poison gas
PSP,
detection units
still
and the
sealed.
anti-sarin injections.
So it's an original PSP. It's not Vita or anything, but it's a collector's edition,
War babies.
really limited edition, hard to find. If you're a Metal Gear fan,
They too
it would be a great addition to any Metal Gear collection. Make a great gift, and if you like playing Peace Walker and never experienced it portably, this could be your chance to try it out without having to shell out the money for a PSP.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of
Yeah, so to enter to win, just check that link in chat. All it takes is a donation of $5 to get entered in, and for every $5 you donate, you get an extra entry. And say you win a prize in our next prize drawing in 30 minutes, your entries do not go away. They're going to stick around for the duration of the event.
Big Boss's DNA
You can win a ton of cool stuff, even with just one donation.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why?
We came back in
It
on a
increases
funny
the
moment.
chance that their genes will be passed on to a new
Yeah.
generation. Altruism among blood
Snake,
relatives is a
How do you
response
feel
to
about
natural
incest?
selection.
I have a
It's
hard
called
drive to show you.
selfish
Oh,
gene
God.
hunting.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight
Essay,
your
oh,
genes.
no.
It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond
Plus Ultra.
in order to break the
Plus
curse of my
Ultra!
And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl,
You're gonna kill me with a girl?
is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago.
Smash
Poor
64.
girl kept
I think
calling my name.
Meryl.
my lady Squirtbox Warrior in the chat
Falling
might
in
have
love
something
with
to
a
say
man who
about that.
doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No, we have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't
We're taking
be truly
donations through
ours.
PayPal
You and I
because
are
the
just
account
copies
that
of
we
our
set up for
father's
this,
big boss.
we did not prepare ahead enough
Our business.
to
We're
get
almost
bits
out of
set up
time.
on this account. It takes about a month to do that.
It seems now
But-
that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed.
Yeah.
They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a PDA.
So wait, are we having
If
a
you want
debate
the
about whether
details,
Smash
why don't
64
you
is
ask
good?
your
No, it was
president,
just
Colonel
mentioned,
Campbell?
and Izzy will come on the chat, I'm sure, and tell him that he's trash and that she'll wreck him
Yes, I'm listening.
like a
What is the
straight up
Pentagon trying to do?
bitch-made scrub lord. She said it.
Secretary of Defense
allegedly,
has
not
taken
me.
over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS
AWACS.
to bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base.
Galena.
They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal
Snake,
Gear
it's
is
really bad.
destroyed.
They're gonna fucking roast
Tell
you with
the
those.
Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
With
I
my
may only be
bare
a figurehead
hands.
here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
This is what I do in my off time.
Do that.
It's okay,
In
Snake.
between episodes of
The
Baskets.
truth is,
Yeah.
Foxhound was
Which
already the
sadly,
subject of
the
an
references in
undercover
there, because all I know is it
investigation.
also has
Merrill was
some other
transferred to
comedian
this
on it.
base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry.
Colonel, we're
It's the
talking.
least
Please
I
stop
can
playing
do for
piano.
you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty.
Literally who?
This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Oh, literally him.
Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's
I know
a
it's crimes,
ridiculous
like
man.
a bombing run
He
on
truly
American
believed
soil.
that
That
he
kind of sounds
was in
like treason.
command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left.
I'm gonna put it with the fake.
I'm sure the president would want the same
This
thing.
mother of fuck!
The president ordered this?
The president is a busy man. I have complete
More
Jim-
tentacle arms to play with.
How do you
Jim
plan on
Houseman.
explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Is that the
Smart.
proper term for it?
You'll be
Exploded.
murdering everyone here.
It
The
went boom.
scientists, the genome army,
There were no
everyone.
survivors.
Donald, the DARPA chief is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal
Can't give it
Gear's
to you
test
from here.
data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment.
Bro, the
to
Derpa
optic
Chief, it's the guy that
Our
literally had a
country's
heart attack
dirty
and
little
died,
secret.
and then literally
You can't
was
be
somebody in
allowed to
disguise.
live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
The DARPA Chief, aka Sigint Donald Anderson.
There's no way out for us.
Yes, the Death Note guy.
Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Just to be fair, it couldn't be him, because does anyone know Decoy
You
Octopus's
stole
name?
everything from me.
Decoy Octopus's
Only
name?
your death can satisfy me. Only your
Blind
death
Ozymandias.
can return
Octopus.
to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
Sounds like we have our own battle in the chat.
Do you see this?
They're battling in the chat, and we're up here battling in the streets.
Time limit for our final
Man,
battle.
I'd live on a street that was just
This
a giant
nuclear
fucking Metal Gear
module
that's on
is
fire.
set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
If you fall from this height, you'll die. If I fall from this height, I will be slightly injured.
If you win, you might still be able to save her.
What do you think, boys? Can I do the infinite punch?
Before the end.
Do I have what it takes to pull it off?
If you cross this line, you fall. At this
Solid
height,
Saitama.
it will kill even you.
But not me. I'm much cooler.
I'm gonna give him the fastest punch.
Have at you, Snake.
Nope. Nope.
You may have the infinite punch, but it looks like he has instant transmission.
What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot! Better hurry. It's going to
Oh,
Good boy, 1-2 rocket.
What's wrong, Snake? What's wrong, Snake?
brother.
Have at you, Snake.
Who would win in a fight? The commander of the Genome Army or one punchy boy?
One punch boy?
No, well, yeah, one punchy boy. Ooh.
I mean, if he only can do one punch, I think the other guy has a whole army, so he wins.
Nice shot!
I'm joking, I know you can't punch, man.
No, I mean, I'm a one punchy boy. I'm a single boy who's punchy.
I'd still give it to the man with the army.
Better hurry. It's going
I'm
to
sure all of them know how to punch. But I'd have faith in you. I'd have one season.
So if I punch 2 times and I don't do the third part, which is the kick, he just punches forever, and you can just kill him in one combo if you have the skills.
Have at you, Snake.
Not to backseat, but I think you can duck those when he swings it around.
Did you see those donations?
No donations?
We got 2 donations. Doop boop dee doo boop. Boop boop boop.
Always save hell.
Oh god.
I mean, didn't we pass the part where
Dan Tanamo wants one of us to play blindfolded and the other person direct our moves. And then Aoready, Spaghetti donated $20.
You know what that means?
That means... Oh, shit.
that means we dropped the controller?
It does mean that. Means we are at 725, which puts us not only at 700, but at 700. So...
So,
it's time for me to don the ashes of my fallen comrades.
Let
What?
me get in here,
I'm gonna
chance.
open it.
Huh.
No. Spray this on your face.
Oh, I don't need to do that.
Yes, you do. That's how.
I think that's that.
Alright, we're back.
Don't worry. I won't scatter your ashes to the heartless sea. I will always be with you.
You don't get to know our secrets. No, say something. Go. It's all...
Take off on the turf. Bring me a little thing. I'll fucking clean it up real quick.
No, we got a warranty on this chair just in case it literally just gets destroyed for this thing. So I'm not worried about it.
Time to get that
That's
extra
why we got this
$30
at, we
worth.
got this at Staples instead of Amazon just for the warranty.
What happened? Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I decided not to scatter my brother's ashes to the sea. Just don't ask any more questions. Alright.
Okay.
Would you like
Also,
the cash back?
we were requested to be blindfolded and have the other person direct our movements. I'm gonna go ahead and say that once this boss fight is over and we're getting into the next game, we can totally do that. It's not one of our listed milestones of things that you can buy, so we will oblige you. That being said, if anybody else has any ideas, definitely ask, and we will probably do your thing for your donation. If you've got any ideas.
Alright. Keep at it, boys. You're doing great.
Fuck.
Oh man, you almost had it. You're getting it, Rocky.
Play entire next game with only butt cheeks, no hands.
What's wrong, Snake?
I'll say if you donate $5,000, I will do that. We'll make it happen.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna get started on the cables.
It's going to
Gonna need it. The liquid just say he was gonna overflow. I mean, I knew it was a thing.
He's going to blow.
The most important part is CPC is spinning around in circles so they can't get a beat on you.
Get wrecked.
better hurry. It's going to blow.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. Get me hosted by Ninja. Make it happen, Dunks. We're trying to make that Fortnite money out here. I know who Ninja is because I work at GameStop and all the children come in to tell me about who Ninja is.
Without throwing too much shade, most of my conversations with them go something like this. You play Fortnite? No. But Ninja gets hella money on it, though. That's cool.
I mean, fuck Fortnite. I'm trying to make that Roblox money.
If I could remember the oof sound they make, I'd at least attempt to mimic it.
What's wrong,
But again, I'll just
Snake?
leave it in the description of the joke.
They're out there making the big bucks while we're getting small potatoes.
Words in Metal Gear, infinite. Words in Fortnite, 0. Coincidence? I think not. Children need to read a video game.
I mean, actually, by association, Fortnite is canon in the Metal Gear universe.
My favorite part in Metal Gear 3 is when you use the fort bomb.
When you use the what?
When you use the fort bomb. And the Shagohod couldn't shoot it.
No, because Thanos is in Fortnite, and Thanos is also in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Ryu is in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Ryu is also in Smash, and Snake is in Snake is in Smash. So Fortnite is canon in the Metal Gear lore.
Now next time someone asks me if someone can stand Thanos in a fight, I just say Snake.
Big Bosseru. This is a good example of tasteful whiteface.
Nice shot!
Robert Downey Jr.'s been pulling it off for years, except in that one movie.
It's going to blow! Better hurry! It's going to blow! Better hurry! It's going to blow!
You got it, man.
Literally punched in the dick. Yes, we are doing a giveaway in 5 minutes, and this one's a good one, as opposed to the other ones, which are also good ones. We are giving away 1 copy of Dying Light Enhanced Edition for Steam in 5 minutes. So you still got a minute to donate, or 4 minutes rather.
You ever play Dying Light?
Yeah, I did play it. It was pretty good. I didn't much care for the DLC for it, but the base game is fantastic.
It's everything I wanted out of Dead Island. I'm glad that they're trying to separate the two, and
Yeah.
they're turning this into a more survival experience than Dead Island just looks to be like a funny little
Exactly.
Zambi game. I haven't got to play the DLC, but I saw some cutscenes that I won't spoil because maybe someone's getting a game they haven't played before. But
Yeah.
yeah, I assume that's one of the reasons it was kind of silly.
I mean, the reason I think it's silly is because, like, you know what makes Dying Light really fun
What?
is being able to just, like, climb buildings and free run and, like, zoom around the city with so much stuff to climb on. It's like a high-speed Mirror's Edge Assassin's Creed kind of thing. And in the DLC, they take all that away, put you in a gigantic open field area, and give you a car. And it's, like, still fun, but it's not what I want out of Dying Light. And when I put in Dying Light, I want to, like, climb on shit and run fast. I got him cornered down here.
They did.
Oh,
they-
fuck.
He was rope-a-doping you, man.
Get back in there.
No, that's baby in the corner. That is a scary suggestion. An interesting scary suggestion.
Have at you, Snake!
Which Metal Gear do I like least? I mean,
Oh, nice dodge.
I did not do that on purpose. But it was very nice.
It's all good. Any health is good health.
Which Metal Gear Solid do I like the least? You know, I think I'm gonna say 4 as well. It's a fantastic game. When it came out, I thought it was probably the best thing that had ever come out, and parts of it are so good. But the parts that aren't good piss me off almost as much, if not more, than the fact that Metal Gear Solid 5 didn't get an ending. And that game was finished. So,
It feels like there are two pieces too, because Metal Gear 5 has everything that was good about 4 that kind of you could see starting.
yeah.
But then Metal Gear 4, there's a bunch of reasons why. Yeah.
It's like you get a first opening mission that's like different, and it like opens this world for you and like explains everything. It's gripping. You go into the second mission and it's like, all right, the story is just continuing. You get to the third mission and you just follow a dude around the city for like an hour or two, and that's the whole mission. There's like the boss fight at the end, but
I was kind of like it. It was definitely slow as hell in a game that did not need to be slow, considering it was the Metal Gear game that had more cutscenes than Metal Gear 2. Right?
yeah. And then the fourth scene, which we probably won't talk in detail about, just because it's good for if you've never seen the game before.